at school there's like the popular people, the people that are really cool sort of thing. And then there's like the nerdy people. I'd say I'm a nerd, that's what most people call me.
14-year-old Gabby was elected head girl last month. Since then, she's been bullied by a group of girls who used to be her close friends.
I was offering you a tissue, but I've got an empty box. What's happened?
It's gone on for so long that everyone's been horrible to me, not everyone, but like, they've been bullying me and everything. Well, they just started leaving me out that ages ago, but it all got worse over the head girl thing.
Right.
And I'm walking down the corridor, they were like, calling me a bitch and me.
If they've actually turned around and called you a bitch, then that's bang out of order and that's bullying. Okay, so you'll probably have to write a statement, so you need to be clear on what's happened.
Hello, Gabby, come in.
Head teacher Mr Goddard calls Gabby to his office.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because bottom line, everybody wants to be popular. And unfortunately, sometimes you can buy popularity. And I don't mean by money, I mean by, you know, joining in a bit of girly bitching or spreading
that's
rumours.
What it's like. And it's just like, who can I trust anymore? This one night they were saying how stuck up I am, and I've sort of built up like a strong exterior of, so people, I don't look like I've been hurt, but I just got to like the limit. Right. So they expect me to every day come in and be happy with them because they're being horrible to me. Yeah. Like that's my way of dealing with it. I don't want to talk to them and I don't want to smile at them.
They have to learn that actually going out of your way to be spiteful isn't the way to be in life.
It just makes me so angry.
It's been, I said to your mum the other day on the phone, it's been going on too long.
Yeah.
Okay, it has, and we have to deal with it, okay? As much as that will probably make you uncomfortable because it's you and you don't want any fuss made, and I know that, it can't continue.
Thank you.
Poor thing. She's been remarkably focused. I look at the difficulties that she's had, and for most kids, there would be a huge tailing off in their involvement in school, wanting to be here, but Gabby's still here doing sports and still working really hard in lessons, and she's not the norm, I would say. You know, that's quite a remarkably strong girl.
Question 82. Which deadly disease returned to Europe in the 17th century? Anyone?
The plague.
Plague.
Gabby is just the ultimate do the right thing student who just gets on with it. You know, if you could bottle her and copy her for everyone else, that'd be absolutely fantastic.
Very good.
Well done, babe.
Right.
Unfortunately, one of the problems that young people who choose to be perfectly behaved and totally focused and work hard face is that some young people don't like it. They don't like the fact that they are being shown up to not be hardworking enough. And as we know, they will turn on the person who they see as the goody two-shoes, who they see as the person who will do all the right things. And that, you know, that's something that's gone on since time immemorial.
It's 8:30.
Dean Michelle, bring me your hoodie. Thank you. No, Connor, hand it to me nicely without throwing it at me. Thank you, Connor. Billy Beddle, come here.
Overnight, there's been a worrying development for Gabby. As she was going to bed, and this morning, she received several text messages from an unknown number.
I didn't know who it was. Then just as I was about to get dressed, I sent another one. I was like, oh no, they're watching me or something.
Actually, I'll come round. Cheers.
Gabby reports the incident to her head of house, Mr. Domain.
Do you know the whole situation that we did have with Gabby Burton and the other girls? Well, she had some texts last night from a number she didn't recognise, basically saying, we're watching you, you look lovely when you're sleeping. Now, she was really worried, and I've said, you know, you're in the safest place possible here. I said, nothing can happen to you in school. I said, I'll check with Mr. Joe and Mr. God, but I think your mum should ring the police. I've tried to ring the number is in operation, and I've rung it from the school phone, so it's obvious that the school have rung now. But I just wanted to make sure I'd given her the right advice.
Okay. Where's the telephone number?
Why?
going to point out to them that this is the telephone number and that we are recommending that they go to the police, and that we will obviously provide clear supporting evidence that this is an ongoing campaign of harassment. My immediate thought process is, oh, God, please no. You just don't want it to be true, because you don't want someone like Gabby to have to put up with it. But we've had incidents where actually the mobile phone number has been got from somewhere and the kids are getting very unpleasant text messages of a quite threatening or sexual nature, which have actually not come from anyone to do with school, but have come from outside.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service. The person you are calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone.
Good morning. I'm not aware of the person who this phone is, but this is Mr. Drew, Deputy Head Teacher at Passmore's. You may wish to be aware your number is currently being given to the police, so therefore please be aware that you can expect to receive a visitation or a call from the police at some point in the next 24 or 48 hours, since your mobile phone has been used for the harassment of one of the young people who attend my school. Thank you very much.
Very clear that we don't accept bullying. We'll do anything we can to try and change that. But I think that the definition of bullying is such a difficult line to walk. That we have got some young people who find relationships difficult, have social issues, that means that they sometimes say things to people that aren't pleasant. Does that make them a bully? No, I don't think it does. That's just a part of their makeup that could be perceived as that.
Hello. Come then. Oh, I thought the SAS were coming in then.
No, you're not, and Mrs. Burton, I know. You are expressing how most of us feel. You know, Mr. Drew obviously thinks it's as serious as we did. So we will do everything we can to try and put a stop to it. So
the school is continuing to investigate the anonymous text messages. Gabby is being kept out of lessons while they try to find out who is responsible.
That morning was really scary for us because we didn't know who it was. There was like such a wide range of people that could have done it.
Oh, I'll give you a ring once I found out if Mr. Drew's found anything out, okay? Thank you, Mrs. Burton. Bye.
It's the same number.
That's very strange. Why is she Chloe Walker?
I don't know. The text said, "Gab, it's Chloe." I just stared at my phone. I didn't say anything. I couldn't put what I felt into words when I read the text.
Knowing that the text messages come from a pupil in the school, Mr. Domain alerts the deputy head.
Is Chloe Walker in here? With me, please.
13-year-old Chloe is a friend of Gabby's from the year below.
I cannot even begin to think of a reason why you would do it. We've got a young person who is absolutely committed and dedicated to being the best that she can possibly be, working incredibly hard, doing everything possible, standing for head girl, making all those speeches, getting elected, representing herself and us as a community outstandingly well, who is being treated unfairly, first of all, by some of her own peers or friends, which we have put a stop to, and now by somebody else who thinks it's funny. There is currently a 21-year-old woman in this country who is in prison for harassment of one of her friends on Facebook. It is no joke whatsoever, at all. Go and sit on the bench outside.
You having a laugh, was it?
Yep.
Chloe's mother, Sam, works as a teaching assistant at the school.
Sweetheart. Mr. Drew said Gabby's mum's phoning her, please.
Sorry, I've just walked past en route and been filled in with half of the story.
Let's go in here. I can base my judgment on what course of action to follow on the fact that I know full well that anything I do will be around 10% of what you will do. So I am perfectly happy to leave that one in your hands. However, to some extent, whilst not wishing to be unpleasant, she needs to sweat on the fact that she's about to get a criminal conviction and the police coming around to the house. And sorry, I know that's really unpleasant, but I think she needs a bit of time to think. So I'll leave you with her when you feel that she's ready to return. Morning.
She's now crapping her pants because Gabriella's mum might be phoning the police and having the police in and having her done for harassment, and the school will back them.
Prison. That was one of them. I really hate myself.
Another one says, time to get ready for school, I know what school. So that's this morning, that's not even last night. Time to get ready for school, I know what school you go to. Show me another one, please. I can see your bedroom, I like it, it's very unique. That's at 10:15 last night.
I know how, like, what bedroom she's got, because I've seen her on Facebook.
Made all the year 10s
Oh
on
no,
their phones.
I'm going to run away.
Right, I've seen you when you're sleeping.
Please tell me to write that.
Right, leave it with me and I'll sort it out.
Grace is Chloe's older sister and is the year above Gabby.
Mum, can I speak to Gabby?
No. Wait there, please.
Mum, I'm going to be sick.
Sorry?
I'm going to be sick of being...
Whilst I don't condone what she's done,
Yes.
and I'm not trying to pass over the blame, she's actually now just informed me that Grace gave her the number and Grace told her what to write in some of them. So I don't necessarily think that Grace should be getting away scot-free.
No, absolutely she should not. You're doing well today, aren't you?
You know, you just think, you know, why did I even get up this morning?
I blame parents all the time.
Mr. Drew goes to collect Grace.
Right. Morning, Mr. Reader, sir. Grace Walker, please. With all your stuff. There's no way you'll be coming back. In. And perhaps you would like to repeat what you have just told me to your mum and to your sister.
Dad, I said it first and then told her to stop. You're a liar. Okay.
Brilliant. Okay. First of all, both of you look at me. Do you want to know why this is difficult for me? The person sat in the chair, that's why this is difficult for me. This isn't difficult for me because of you two. I'm sorry, but it's not. This is difficult for me because one of my colleagues, who I respect and value, is now having to sit and listen to her children who have been involved in grotesquely unpleasant behaviour, basically trying to squirm out of it. That's why this is difficult for me. So, since you are the older one, who apparently has on your blazer, peer listener, anti-bullying counsel, peer mentor, which apparently means that you are trained to be a responsible young person to listen to other people's problems, let's have a major outbout of the truth, shall we? So who comes up with the words that go in the text?
She does. Both of us. No, it was you. You said to me to say, I said, what should I put? And you was like, say you can see her sleeping or something.
No, I didn't.
And
You
I
did.
said, oh, okay, and then I put it.
Okay, fine. Bottom line is, you sent it, you chose to send it, you decided to send it, and you should know better. Your mum works here. That puts a special little burden on you, whether you like it or not to embarrass her. You have let yourself down. I shall leave you. When you're done, please feel free to send them off. Okay, thank you.
There's no point in sitting there crying. It's done.
It's period 2, and the school's dealing with Chloe and Grace, who sent Gabby the prank text messages.
You are both in a big heap of trouble. If Gabriella's mum phones the police, you can kiss goodbye to any chance of working with children
I want to work with children anyway.
You could possibly kiss goodbye any chance of working in a school or any establishment that has children in it.
I don't want to work with children anyway.
Do you understand how serious this is?
Yes.
Because I don't think you do.
I do.
Did she do it to be horrible?
I just think they think they're funny, don't they? They just think they're funny.
Once or two, you can understand it once, maybe a little bit
Yeah.
funny, but
And then, like,
to go on and on.
Yeah.
And also, after about an hour, go, ha ha, it was
Yes.
me, you know, or
Yeah.
something like
And then
that.
Grace, who has a peer mentor, active listener, anti-bullying counsel on her blazer, which doesn't anymore because I've taken them all from her.
Do you want me to put them in my collection of
Yeah.
removed badges from Key Stage 4?
I made her remove her Victorian. I made her remove her V&A badge as well. I had to remove all the badges.
What do you think people are going to think of me because of what you have done? Both of you. In society, when kids are being little shits, everybody goes, must be their parents, must be the way they've been brought up. I work here.
I know that I'm not stupid.
But obviously you are stupid, Grace, to have got involved in this in the first place.
I'm really disappointed by that. That's unpleasant behaviour.
No, she's I get a very clear impression that their lives may be coming to a very quick
Well
end
done,
this
Super
evening.
Sleuths.
The bottom line is, now at the moment, I am sitting here at work, embarrassed, horrified, and waiting to find out whether both of my children are going to get a criminal record. To say I'm not happy is an understatement.
What does that mean?
It's not strong enough words.
Yeah, I felt sick, really sick, and spent most of the afternoon with my head in a bin.
That's nice.
Yeah. But I felt really bad on Gabby. Everyone was asking me questions in class and things, if I'd found out anything. Obviously I knew, but I didn't want to say anything. It was like at the back of my mind and everything I was doing that day.
It isn't finished.
I know. Is it finished for today?
I don't know. I don't know any more than you, Chloe. That's the whole point.
Right, stop shouting at me.
Go.
Why do you think they'd done it?
Because they can. I don't think they set out to be deliberately nasty and unpleasant. I just think, unfortunately, they don't realise that a text message is there in black and white on the screen. It's not the same as saying something. And a family have then got the evidence they need to go to the police and say that's harassment, that's cyberbullying, whatever else. And that's how I do sometimes think that kids suffer a bit more today than they did in the past, because 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they would have just said it, and that would have been it. And okay, it would have been unpleasant, but now, of course, everything's there, be it Facebook, mobile phones, all the rest of it. Well, you can't ignore it. You have to deal with it.
Gabby arrives at school. Reassured that the anonymous text messages were a prank, she's catching up with one of her favourite teachers, Miss Cunningham.
What on earth? I haven't even spoken to you about the text message situation.
The girls who did it, I'm really close with.
Yeah.
I am, honestly. Like,
We were all
before,
surprised
really,
that they were the ones that did
because
it.
I think they're really nice, and like ever since I've been in like the same form as them, we have been really close.
Yeah.
We sit right next to each other and we always joke with each other.
It was just a joke that went too far, was it? They weren't deliberately trying to upset you.
I don't think they were.
All right, well, make sure you keep telling me if, obviously,
will.
if things get bad
Yeah.
again, make sure you
I
do,
think- I
but
don't think
you're
I
doing
hope you
great.
will. Thank you.
All right, no problem. I'll see you soon.
Grace and Chloe are in Mr. Drew's office. As punishment for sending the text messages, the sisters are being isolated from their friends and their classes for the whole day.
Right, Chloe, Grace, come here, please.
In the end, Gabby's family did not involve the police.
You both need to complete these. You need to complete them from beginning to end. Every single line needs to be filled in. When you have completed, you are to bring it to me here.
I think sometimes things can be taken too far. But, I don't know.
Like what Chloe did.
was too far. Like one text I see you and then say that it's you is alright because that's funny. But then carrying it on for the next morning is a bit out of order. So yeah.
You may all go, I suppose, as it's 2 minutes to. Right, thank you. Let us not be here again.
I think one of the reasons I like teenagers is because they don't always do what you want them to do, and they don't always do things you think are sensible. You cannot expect young people to behave how we expect ourselves to behave as adults. Otherwise, you might as well just make them adults at 11 and have done with it.